Out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
On the floor for Portland, they've got Paul George. Marcus Morris is out there with Favors. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Ellis in the 2 spot. Both free throws good from Lillard. George dishes to Curry. The three-pointer no good.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Left side Curry. Knocks it loose. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. And Durant sends it back. Shot on the wing. There's the bucket, good. Durant's got 9 points. Lillard with it. George picks him up. Ellis outside. Puts up a 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
John Salmons, he's checked in for Portland.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for California. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Lillard's got 24. California trails by 12. And George, here we go. Morning with it. Lillard picks him up. Morning passes to Durant. Fires from the corner. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Lillard.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And that one's good. Durant's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for California.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Morris. They get it back. And Lillard kicks to Morris. And out of bounds as California gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Morning with it. Lillard picks him up. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket for Morning.
What an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
Morris. Offline with his 3. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Some changes for California. Barnes kicks to Beal. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Derek Favors.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For California, they had missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's good. Lillard's got 29.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Beal dishes to Garnett. Inside. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. Lillard the pass to George. And the three off target. California trails by 8. Stoudemire kicks to Beal. Pass to Barnes. Here's Gill. And it's John Salmons with the rebound. And here's Portland. George with no one around. The dish now to Morris. Lillard attacking. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Beal's shot is good.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
And Lillard kicks to Salmons. Here's Morris. Off target with his three. Here's Garnett. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Stoudemire dishes to Barnes. Sinks that one from the post. Lillard outside. With 1 on the clock. Shot's good. Lillard's got 33. California trails by 8. Durant is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Mourning. And it's Curry in at the 2 guard. Here's George. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. They're running. And out of bounds as California gains possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Mourning is screen on Augustine. And George kicks to Mourning.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Dishes it to Salmons. Now the feed to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Mourning. And here we go. California fast break. Curry passes to Mourning. Left side Durant. And he gets it to go.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Kicks to Mourning. He feeds it to George. Here's Barnes. Back to George. Passes it to Mourning. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Guys, he's active.
Oh, ridiculous.
Tore it down that time.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Barnes dishes to Curry. He kicks to Mourning. And he goes in for the dunk.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
They double-team Ellis. Here's Salmons. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim.
Yeah, that's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little better. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot.
A nice shot by George.
road back hasn't been an easy one, but they managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Now a timeout called by Portland. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Derek Favors checked in for Caboclo. Morris comes in for Antetokounmpo. George is checked in for John Salmons. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Augustine. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
And George kicks to Mourning.
So far in the game for Mourning, he has 14 points and a steal. The fourth quarter he's got going right now has been excellent.
He's just playing with so much energy and enthusiasm.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
Well, it's been a super performance from beyond the arc, too. I mean, they've been raining in those threes. This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from beyond the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Stolen by Durant. Shoots a fader. Count that one.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
To the inside.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the basket by Curry.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
George, that's a two-pointer. Portland again missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Now Morris. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Off target from downtown. George with the ball. Lillard picks him up to take the lead. Yes!
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to him.
Well, they're still within reach, but they need a hoop pretty much every time down the floor.
Well, they've got a little life, but they better execute every time. No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
Man, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
Timeout called California. California making a switch here. Green's checked in. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry passes to George. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth.
Got it! Big bucket. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. No open three.
Lillard dishes to Favors. Ellis outside. From downtown. And so the big win by California in a tight game. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Kevin Durant.